Test, test. Yo.
What's that?
Just so you couldn't hear yourself? Or was it Jamie that couldn't
No,
hear
it was probably Jamie. I can hear myself.
I hear you.
Okay.
Hello, hello. I hear myself just fine.
You guys hear me? Mic coming in?
Yeah, you're too
A
loud.
little loud.
Oh, always.
We hate you. Hey.
Scare me over the fence.
I know.
That a little better?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, I got you guys coming in. Perfect, thank you.
All right.
Am I going to be in your way at all when you turn, or? Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, lacrosse fans, and welcome to the Plateau at Ashland High School, the home of the Ashland Clockers. Today's Tri-Valley League contest features the Norwood Mustang first, your Ashland Lockers. All of these student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your support by making sportsmanship and positive behavior a priority. Please note that any profanity or derogatory comments centered on race, ethnicity, sexuality, or religion will not be tolerated. Subject to the violator to ejection. Be loud, be proud, but be positive. Now let's meet the rosters for both teams. First, the visiting Mustangs. Number 26, Quinn Brown. Number 1, Kate Doyle. Number 16, Madison Seck. Number 9, Nora Kidd. Number 11, Allie Mannering. Number 18, Emily Morgan. Number 15, Allie O'Neill. 21, Emma Penta. Number 2, Ella Trillo. Number 3, Regan Pritchard. Number 22, Maddie Sobol. And number 10, Nora Stockton. Head coach Christy Tessa. Assistant coach Julia Bonnet. Good luck to both teams tonight. Remember, let's let the coaches coach, the players play, and the referees ref. And as always, go Clockers!
Hey, ref, there's a ball in the field. Number 35.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ashland High School, another edition of Ashland High Girls Lacrosse. Tonight we're welcoming the Norwood Mustangs to Ashland. Norwood's coming off a 9-8 victory over Holliston, while Ashland lost their opener to Hopkinton a few days ago. Looks like it's going to be a close battle. As always, one of the most important keys to the game will be the draw control circle. Tends to be whoever gets the possession of the ball will be the ones that can generate those shots. What else are we expecting tonight, Jamie?
We're going to expect some explosive offensive talent today, Kevin. I think, watching the last game, they kind of held back. I think they're a little nervous. I think this game they're going to open up. Hopefully see a lot out of the defense today.
Yep. Should be a good one. Looking forward to it.
We got on the draw here. Peyton Tripp on the draw. Nope. Alyssa Brown taking the draw. That's new. Got Norwood on top. Back behind the net, going to work it around. Get that offense settled. A couple freshmen here in the game today. We got, looks like some Julia Frias got the start today, which is nice to see. Alana Duffy with a stop there. Oh, sorry, that's, we're weight today, huh, Kev?
Yes.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
So Alyssa Brown was not taking the draw.
Draw control. The two teams do have similar colors. Pay attention to who's home and who's away. But Ashland generated the first opportunity and got the ball back on a turnover at the midfield. So Lily Vitti is taking it behind the net where she tosses back to Maggie McGinnis.
Yeah, maybe next time we start with colors. Not our strongest. Ashley Forrester working around over to Peyton Tripp. Peyton Tripp top of the 12 there. Nice to see Maggie McGinnis back on the field after an injury, the knee. She's had a good game to start.
Yeah, she'll be limited in her playing time for a few more weeks, but it was great to see her out there and come out of it without any further injuries and no soreness. So she is good to go to start this game.
Nice cut there by Ashley Forrester. Erin Hickey looked her off, went back behind the net. We have Ryan Adorno out there, Ali Marseglia, Peyton Tripp.
Erin Hickey with it now.
Lily
Forward
Vitti.
Peyton Tripp. They're showing great patience here, trying to work in a good shot.
Peyton, little fumble there with the ball.
Able to collect it.
Like to see him taking their time. Ashley Forrester, ooh, just missed on the underhand there.
Nice underhand shot. That one's going to go Norwood's way. It looked like Ashland might have been able to beat them to the end line, but not the case. Norwood will have the ball and try to take it up the field with 9 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter.
Goalie ball in the crease. Apply some pressure. Got some middies coming back into attacking zone, trying to clear that ball.
That is a tough one. When that hits the ground like that, that is a tough ball to corral.
Ali Maseglia picking it up. Going right to goal, I hope. Give it a nice rip. Nice check by Norwood, number 615. Ashley picks it up. Going to settle that down maybe a little bit. Brings it back to X. She's going to go right to goal. Ooh, dropped the ball, unfortunately. There you go. Nice pickup by Ryan there to pick it up again. Peyton up top. Over Ryan Adorno. I don't know why I always have to say both her first and last name, but Ryan. Allie with the ball. Nice cut there. Erin Hickey looking for some offense. Oh, nice stop by the goaltender. Oh, nice. Allie comes up with it again and scores. Allie Marseglia, second one on the season.
That is great work by Ashland. Erin Hickey got off a great shot. Goalie made a terrific save, but they hung with it, hunted down the rebound, put it into the net for a 1-0 lead.
How about Ryan Adorno keeping the play alive twice there to keep him in the offensive zone?
Well, we talked about the draw controls are very important, but also getting those ground balls and maintaining possession. So at this point, Norwood hasn't been able to get the ball past midfield due to the pressure that Ashland's putting on it. After even losing the ball in the offensive zone, they're not allowing it to get cleared.
Ooh, nice jump by Peyton Tripp. Lily Vitti on the circle. Lily Vitti is typically an attack. She's going to go right to goal, hopefully. Rip this shot, put it in the net. Nope, she holds on to it, goes to X. Maggie McGinnis.
Ashland 2 for 2 on draw controls.
Such an important part of the game. Ashley Forrester.
Well done.
We got another goal. I should be definitely playing the goal sound. That's on my job here.
I'll wait. Oh, there we go. Well done.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Just took me a second.
2-0 Ashland.
2-0. Good for them.
Nobody's working the scoreboard apparently, but hopefully that will.
We'll keep track for them.
I guess we're going to have to.
Here we go. Peyton again on the draw. Lily Vitti on the circle. Nice win. Peyton, surprisingly, did very well at the draw last game as well versus Hopkinton, even with the loss. But
that was
not a player that has taken the draw in the past. So I'm a little surprised.
It was undoubtedly a bright spot. The issues weren't with the draw control. They were having plenty of opportunities.
Maggie McGinnis. Come on, Maggie. She's getting swallowed up by the defense there. Triple teamed. Norwood comes up with it. Peyton on the ride. Ooh, nice check by Ashley. Ashley always known for a good check. Good check.
Ashley with
Did you lose comms? Something got blown out there. I think we're back. We're back.
Okay.
All right, nice stop by the
another
goaltender.
good stop.
Oh, there it goes again. Is it you?
I don't think so.
Test, test, test. I'm going to keep talking. Peyton Tripp picks up the ball. Over to Ali Marseglia again. Scrappy player, freshman.
Freshmen
Maggie McGinnis.
are showing well here in the early going of the season. They are not afraid. It's a big jump when you go from youth lacrosse to high school, but they are fitting in very, very well.
I tell you what, Kev, starting starting this year looking good already, but you know, just to think what can become of next year with these freshmen just maturing over the season.
Even later this season, it may be better than it is right now.
Ooh, Lily Vitti got hammered on that one. She's gonna come up a little limp there.
It has been physical down there. There's been a couple of situations where there's been some heavy defensive pressure, and no calls as yet. But Lily went and stole the ball there. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go Norwood's way.
Blue ball. Lily with the ride, pushed her right out of bounds. They're going to call her on a cross check, I think.
Yep.
Oh no, they get the ball to White. Great part about lacrosse, you can just use that sideline as another defender and push them right out of bounds. Well, not push them out of bounds, but work their way out of bounds. Peyton Tripp with a shot and scores.
Well done. Ashland with a 3-0 lead, 3 different goal scorers. That's what you like, a balanced attack. You're not overly reliant on any one single player.
Correct. A lot of different players going to put a lot of balls in it this year. I think we just look at the score, overall points for the season, and you know, it's an early start here, but a lot of empty circles on that stat sheet for last year from loss of Paige Tripp, and the year before that, Maggie McGinnis, Julia Schreiber, all these goal scorers. Now everyone else is going to have their chance to put the ball in the net.
No doubt. So far the key has been the draws and the caused turnovers. This is the first time Norwood has been able to take it into the offensive zone, and now we'll see what the Ashland defense can do.
We have a couple new faces on defense. Julia Frias is on there. We have also Kendall Westland making a jump in there this year. She was on the team last year, but really had a starting role this year. She's played dynamite last game. She's a heck of an athlete, and she's going to make a big impact. We had last year. We had a big loss when we graduated. Vanessa Thompson got shooting space, and
unfortunately for Norwood there, they scored on the play, but it was waved off before, so it's going to be a free position shot for Norwood coming in here.
Lana Duffy gets set. See the shot here, the 8-meter. Big stop by Lana Duffy.
Well done.
Right over to Peyton Tripp. Peyton Tripp gets it up to 12. It's going to be, no.
We've got a couple of substitutions in the game for Ashland as well. Up at attack, we've got Laney early in the game.
Trying to pick up that number over there. I can't see it on the right attack, but ooh, underhand shot. Nice stop by Lana. Way to get down on that ball. Lana's going to outlet it right to whoever that person is. I can't really read their name. I think that is
Celia Callahan.
Celia Callahan. There we
Did a
go.
good job on the clear. Got that right out to Erin Hickey over there. Now
Laney
to Laney
Early. Nice
right
look
in the
to
middle. Well done.
Look at that. That's how you run a fast break, Kevin. That was beautiful.
That was the assist to Early after the Lily Vitti goal. So looks like Norwood's going to go and call themselves a timeout, try to regroup here. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Down 4-0 already to Ashland.
Big sponsor today, Kev. Marathon Deli came through. Some sandwiches, delicious.
I know Marathon Deli very well. I am a frequent admirer of their sandwiches. I know they've got a couple of popular ones on the menu, the Clocker and the Hiller, and located at 12C West Union Street on Route 135 in Ashland.
Marathon Deli's been a staple in the community over the 15 years. Proud support of WACA-TV and all local athletes. So we appreciate Marathon Deli.
We love supporting a local shop, and as I say, I'm a big fan.
Kev loves the meatball.
Yeah, well, and the chicken farm, and
chicken
the turkey,
Yeah.
and I could keep going down the list.
The Clocker, the Hiller.
That's
There's
right.
all these great sandwiches in the.
I'm not sure I love the Hiller name. I'll have to think about it. The Clocker Hiller. How's that?
I mean, I don't like the name, but chicken fingers, pepper jack, hickory, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and sriracha mayo. I mean, how can you go wrong?
all
Kev?
right, I've changed my mind. I like it.
You do. Maybe we change the name to something else.
Yep.
Besides that, it sounds like a good sub. So, hey, Kev, let's talk a little bit about what we're dealing with here. I think I was trying to say during that 8-meter that, you know, defense this year, we got some new faces, but we lost. We had a great starting rookie year for Vanessa Thompson last year. Came in, did a great job, and Elia as well came in and had a great defense. Big presence in this year. They're going to be sorely missed because I think the defense this year is going to be the trickiest part of this game for these Clockers.
Yeah, there are plenty of new faces out there. Alyssa Brown is a returning upperclassman, so that helps in Gabby Egg, but they're also going to be working with players they haven't worked with before. And I say there is a big jump when you go from youth to high school. And for the first time in their lives, some girls are playing against competitors who are 3-4 years older than them, and it takes a little while to get used to it. But so far tonight, that hasn't been an issue. That's for sure.
Yeah, physicality is a big part of this game. People think it's no touching, no hitting, but really it's pretty physical. You can tell by the bruises up and down these girls' arms after they're done playing that it is a physical game. And Peyton Tripp coming off on the draw. That's she's got 4 for 5 on the draw, I think.
Yeah, she flung one over to Lily a couple times. She grabbed a couple herself, and whatever Norwood talked about at the break didn't really work. Is now Ashland's again, and
Laney early, not shy. She's coming in the game. She's got 1 goal this game. She had another one last game. That's her staple move. We're going to see her come around the net quite a bit, I think. She's tall, she's quick, and she's got good hands, so she's going to have some numbers.
Yes, as we were talking about freshmen fitting in and not feeling any pressure to produce, they're coming in and doing exactly what you would hope they would do, getting their feet wet and playing with great confidence.
Peyton Tripp coming back with another draw. Ashley Forrest is going to take it down. Ashley looking for Erin Hickey. I'd love to see some stuff out of Erin this year. I'd like to see her get some points on the board. She's a talented player. She's just been kind of, I think, overshadowed by some of the offensive players last year. And this year, I think she's going to have, it's going to be the year of Hickey, I think. She's going to have some great things happen, I hope.
Yeah, she'll have some opportunities, that's for sure. I think the offense will be much more consistently spread out among the 7, 8, 9 players who are going to be playing attack in midfield.
A great example, Paige Tripp graduated last year. She had, 200 and something points in a total. So, she had quite a hand in the offense last year, and she'll be missed this year. But I think everyone's going to step up, and you're going to have more of a cohesive unit out there on the offense, as you can see by the way they're working this ball around and looking real confident. Callahan with the ball top right here. Has a little split step. Looking behind the net to Ashley, wide open. Looking for a cutter here would be great. Looks like they're going to set up a play.
Once again, they are
Ashley
not
running
rushing.
it. Ooh, took one to the back of the neck there. She's going to get a free shot.
Yeah, one of those was due to be called. That's maybe the 3rd time that there's been some pretty heavy contact in there when Ashland goes to the goal, and actually looks like she's feeling that one. Let's see how she approaches this. She shoots right from the spot from the 8 meter, goes wide, but Ashland retains the ball as the closest line, and that's a great pass from behind the net. Unfortunately hit the crossbar. That was a great opportunity.
Norwood on the offense come down. You got Lily Vitti on the ride here. It's one of her amazing qualities as an attacker. She never gives up on the play. That is looked like a good check to me, maybe a little across the body. But Ashley Forrester coming into this game with 11 goals, 6 assists for a total 17 points on her career.
Much of that being on the defensive end, she's going to add to that. I wouldn't be surprised if she doubles or triples her previous totals, maybe even more over the course of this year. She was another player who was on defense last year that this team is going to miss, even though as a midfielder she gets to play in the defensive zone as well.
Kendall Westland and Peyton Tripp slowing down the offense there. Number 9 with the ball. Good switch there by Ashley and Allie. Ball up top. Just looking to bust through all the defense. Great check by Ashley. Ashley? No, that wasn't Ashley. That was Alyssa. Out of bounds. Oh no, sorry.
Good job by Norwood collecting it over there in the corner to keep their possession alive. 1 minute left now in the first quarter. And Ashland out in front, 5-0.
High pressure defense. I like to see that. Nice step by 15. Nice stop by Lana Duffy.
Another great save.
She is seeing the ball today, man. What the call was there, I think offensive. She got a card. Yellow card on the fall through on Peyton Tripp's head.
Yeah, a dangerous follow-through. But that was a terrific dodge by Norwood, but Alana was there to stymie her.
Lana Duffy, great goaltending. She has been doing some club with Massachusetts, getting a little bit better every year. She's been doing summer training as well. You know, totals on her career is 36 games played, 351 goals against, 679 shots, 328 saves. That's a nice number. That's about a little bit more than 50% save percentage. So good for her. 48% save percentage, which is in lacrosse, Kevin. That's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
she is on top of her game. It's only going to get better this year and also into next year. Callahan on the chase here. Aaron Hickey cross checks for the to slow her down. New rule implemented, Kev, right in between the 30s. If you foul to slow the play down, I forget how it goes. You get a green card. Maybe you can elaborate, but
Yeah, little bit trying to take some of the potential for injury out of the game. So the lacrosse leaders are very cognizant of making rule changes to protect the players every single year.
yeah, you have it.
Okay. Folks at home might notice that the players tonight are wearing purple ribbons. That is in honor of Morgan Dubanowitz, a former teammate of the seniors and the juniors on this team. She is battling Hodgkin's lymphoma. She is doing spectacularly well. She's gone through 10 of her 12 chemotherapy sessions, and with the great support of her family, Anne-Marie, Paul, Mason, and Andrew, a whole support system that she has, extended family, and really friends from around town who are just thinking about her all the time. They've got stickers on their sticks, these girls do, and a heart for Morgan and her initials, and purple being her favorite color, and also the color representing Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's a really special thing that the girls are thinking about her, and we certainly are too.
Yeah, Morgan was a great player. Scored a lot of goals her senior year. Great kid. Over at Vanderbilt University, I believe, right?
Yeah, super smart. Her senior year, I think she was the third leading goal scorer on this team, the team that went to the Elite Eight. And frankly, I'd never seen a player step up so much over the course of her career. Her improvement was remarkable.
Yeah.
And I guess we should expect nothing less from her, and expect nothing less from her now in this battle that she's going through like a trooper.
Yeah. All right, so we'll take a quick break here, and we'll come back, start of the second quarter.
Yeah. Kicking off real quick.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dining or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
Yeah, they can keep it up.
Great defense, good ride, good draw control, like Kevin mentioned. I think we're hopefully in for a good win here today, but I don't want to jinx us. But we got Peyton Tripp on the draw again. Going to get Ashley Forrester on the circle with Lily Vitti as well. So
Yeah, where the game against Hopkinton on Friday night, they scored 7 goals, and in the first quarter had none. I don't think you could ask for a much better starting quarter here tonight.
I think Norwood, good team. Hopkinton obviously has a higher quality team than Norwood. I think they've got a little better players on that team, but still a little bum that they didn't quite play as well as they could have on Friday against the Hillers. In-town rivals. It's a loss on the draw there. Peyton, Ashley stepping up. Got Sammy Syed has entered the game here on defense.
Okay, number 10.
Gabby Ng trying to find her player. We are still on the penalties, so we are up. We should be doubling that ball and causing some pressure. Number 8 is Caroline Bremenkamp in the game as well on defense. Another freshman.
Turnover. Kendall Westerling comes up with it.
Kendall got a little bump there. She's going to get that ball. Let's hope we get back on the offense here. I think we have another 30 seconds left on that penalty, probably. Check from behind on Kendall. There you go. That's going to be starting up again. We should be doubling that ball. We have one more player than them, so this should be something that we are aggressive. Caroline should be jumping on that ball. There you go, Caroline.
Finally got the double team going there. See if we put a little pressure on and
Ashley comes. Sammy Syed on the chase. Getting the body in the way. Good job. Nice check. We got a whistle happy ref over here.
that was a little too close to the head for the ref's liking.
Not a free shot, but she is back behind around the 12.
Back at even strength as well.
That's why draw control is so important. If we had won that draw, we'd be on the offense settled and running a play and scoring a goal. So here we are on the defensive now, back to even. Nice pass to number 15. Allie on defense there. Caroline stepping in. Cutters, lots of cutters. Switch.
It's good defense there.
Good defense, good switch, good talking. Good to see communication, strong communication between the girls. Ball behind the net, looking for a cutter, not there. Kendall Westland on defense, Sammy Syed over in the middle, Caroline again. Ooh, big stop by Alana Duffy again. Rebound to Norwood though. Man, that's like 5 for 1. How many saves did she have, Kev?
I've got her for 4, but the Mustangs must be thinking, what do we have to do to get one by her?
That.
Yep.
Nice bounce shot. Bouncers are a little difficult to track for a goaltender, as I was one, and I know had a lot of goals scored against me.
Yeah,
Those are a tough one.
that is a tough one for Alana to stop. You saw her get down really low to try to get there, but as she did, the ball bounced over her. Not a lot you can do about that. You need to be thinking about going low, and then the ball goes high.
So we got 5-1. Ashland's still up by 4. 9:30 left in the second. Peyton Tripp on the draw again. Lily Vitti on the circle, and Ashley Forrester on the circle. See what Peyton can do here. Good pop. Nice grab by Ashley. Whoa, lost control of that ball there. Might have got the stick hit when she threw it. Gonna get on the ride here. Comes Ryan on the chase. Aaron on the chase. Comes Aaron again. Stay on sides. This girl's just gonna go right down the pipe. Nice check by Ashley Forrester.
Norwood putting the ball into the offensive zone now.
I think you have the roster there, Kev, that I gave you earlier for the Norwood team. Because I know I don't.
Okay.
Usually we're prepared, folks. Today we're finding maybe it got blown away in the wind here, but
The wind is a factor tonight. Not for the players so much, but for the announcers for sure.
yeah. 15 looks like an upperclassman. She's playing well. 21 as well. Sammy Syed running up to play some defense here, leaving the back door wide open for somebody. Oh boy. Sammy just hip checking the player to the ground.
Hard to get away with that one. That one was pretty obvious.
Kevin and I had the pleasure of coaching most of these girls through their youth program, and it's good to see Sammy Syed out there getting some minutes and also just crushing people with some hip checks.
That can be valuable.
It is.
If they start thinking, I don't want to go near the net because of what might happen,
Big
that's okay.
stop by Alana Duffy again. The sweep on the opposite leg. Good save. That's a tough one. Got to come all the way around with that stick for that save. Alana's going to come out of the net, look for outlet pass here. Like to see this ball get out of her stick quickly, but there we go.
She is surveying the field. She gets it right up now.
Oh, Kendall Westland going to hop over the straining line. Let's see what she can do.
Let's hope someone holds for her.
Did not work out.
So starting this quarter, Ashland hasn't been able to control the ball once they've gotten it. It's a couple of turnovers that have occurred before they can even get their offense going. So hopefully they can clean that up a little bit so they can get some opportunities to put another one in the net.
Lily Vitti on the right again. Peyton Tripp coming up to get 21 here. Keep her on the sideline, which is good. Good. Great way to slow her down. Perfect. Norwood with the ball coming in hot. Fast player here, number 2. Just trying to muscle her way through all the defenders. Not going to happen. Caroline Brennenkamp again with the ball. Good pickup. She's going to look for an outlet here. Middy's dragging a little bit here. A little tired from running up and down.
It's a good ride by Norwood, preventing the outlet pass, and eventually that turned into another turnover.
Right down Main Street. Here she comes. Just going to force her way through everybody. Milan's going to scoop that up. Nice quick outlet to Peyton Tripp. See if we can move that ball here. Ball moves faster than your feet, so hopefully we can move that ball. Good job.
Right into the middle of the field. Now Ashley Forrester takes it. And
here comes those wheels. Let's see if Maggie can get a cut in here. You got Julia Frias coming in on the attack today. Good to see her out there too. See what she can do on offense.
Saw her earlier
There
on
we
defense.
go. Here's the rip. Shoot that, Julia. Ooh, nice stop by the goalie. Got a shooting space violation. Julia Frias could be looking at her first varsity point here today. Good for her.
Be great. Let's see what she can do from the free position area.
I want to see that Charlotte North wind up and rip. What do you think?
That would be bold. Let's see.
I think she's got it in her. Saw her during warm-ups. She's got that stick out the side. Yes! Oh, tough tip by the defender there. Quick outlet by Norwood. Bouncing ball. Let's see if we can pick it up. Gabby Yang. Nice job.
Mark.
Julia Forrest. Julia Frias comes up with the ball here. Nice cutter. Ooh, little ball got away from her there. One thing we can't do in lacrosse is the biggest mistake you have when you force things, right? Because then you're just not. You got to be patient, wait for the right moment.
Yeah, we are 7 minutes into the second quarter. I don't think Ashland's had a shot off. There's a couple of the goalies have played. I don't know if they're truly shots at free position. I'm not sure if it was deflected and would have been a save, or if it was
Long ball. Who's going to pick it up here?
Tell you what, this
Come on,
is
Duffy. Come on, get
both
that kid.
teams doing the same thing.
Duffy.
Oh boy.
Got to get him out of that net. Get that ball. That's a bounce. That should be you. That's unfortunate. Another one for Norwood. That was a bouncing. It looked like a nice ball for her to come out and grab there, Kev. I think she was just kind of waiting for the defense to pick it up.
Yeah, she probably had an opportunity, but at the start it looked like maybe that Ashland would be able to collect the defender, and she would have been able to stay in the goal. Ultimately, the Mustangs collected it and got off a good shot, put it in.
5-2 here. 4 minutes left in the second. Let's hope we can win this draw control here, get in the offensive zone and settle, and then maybe try to get some plays started.
Yeah, we were really optimistic about what happened in the first quarter. The second quarter's gone a little differently, but let's start it here with a draw control. That was a self-draw control by Peyton Tripp.
Peyton Tripp with beautiful draw, but then lost the ball on a pass. Just got stuck in her stick or something. That was a good ride there. We got 3. Just really need 2 there. Excuse me. Sorry. Ashley Forrester loves that behind the back check. Oh boy. All right, Coach, we need a timeout here. Gather ourselves and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's clear there's a couple of scoring threats for the Mustangs, and they are the girls that have been taking control. We can find their roster here someplace. We will say it.
Some breakdowns, Kevin. We're winning the draw. We're getting in the zone, but then we're just bad turnovers. And
Yeah.
something's got to change here. So hopefully they can calm down a little bit, relax. Plenty of time left in this game. They can make good choices.
Yeah, in the first quarter we talked about how patient they were being. They were going into the offensive set and working it around. They just haven't had the opportunity to do it here in the second quarter. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's because of the Norwood defense so much as the Ashland turnovers and maybe a little bit of impatience. But
It's
once
nice.
again, another draw control.
Another crazy pass, though. See if we can come up with it. That's a cover on Norwood.
A little bit
Peyton with
fortunate
the
to get that
ball.
one, but
Yep, Peyton with the ball, Lily Vitti. Let's see if we can just take a deep breath,
Yep.
chill, or just go right to goal and shoot as hard as we can. That'll work too.
yeah, that was a good slide by Norwood to take away her opportunity to shoot. It looked like from the start she was going to be able to get around her defender and get a clear shot, but the Mustang defender worked over, and I don't want to say what that was. But it was
Laney early with the ball here. Callahan had the ball for Julia Frias cutting through. A little bit of a force, but she was kind of open, so we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Ashley Forrester setting up a play here. So they get situated in their spots. It's ISO on number 6. Sidearm slinger from Ashley Forrester. She's going to have a season, huh, Kev?
Yeah, she sure is. She is not going to be afraid to shoot it. She had a free position shot in Hopkinton just like that. Sidearm slinger, those are tough to stop.
I'm thrilled to see an upperclassman like Ashley taking control of the game and actually bringing pressure and making things happen, because you can see, I think last game, some upperclassmen were quiet last game, and it kind of was, you got to be aggressive,
Yeah,
especially because these freshmen aren't going to be the ones coming in here and making plays as much as, or at least making smart plays like the upperclassmen should be.
the tide had certainly turned in the favor of Norwood, so to stop that with that goal is really critical.
Peyton Tripp with
Battle
the
for the
cover,
ball.
probably. Yeah, unfortunately, cover. Lily on the ride. That is questionable call. Number 6 with the ball here. That's a nice check by, again, not a good check, I guess, by Laney early. Guess we're getting a little too close to their face. Wide open number 8 there in the middle. Norwood going to set up their offense here, see what happens. Gabby Ng on chase there. Number 5. We'll switch over to Ashley Forrester. ISO. Oof.
Good defense by
Great
Ashley
defense.
Forster, keeping the ball outside of the 8.
She's got her arms extended. Oh, big stop by Duffy. Fuego.
That was point-blank shot.
Sammy Saya with that. Julia Frias with the wheels. Let's go, Julia. See what you got, kid. She's going to be gassed.
Yeah, good job. A nice little shake and bake there to get around her defender.
Ryan Adorno standing next to her on the break-in. Nice pass by Peyton to Lily. Nothing there. Comes Laney early around the net. She's going to go for it again, I bet. Nope. Nice defense. Good slide.
Yeah, smart play to not force that.
Lily to Julia. Wide open middle. Nobody wants to cut. Shoot that, Julia.
Terrific move.
Oh,
Let's see.
she's fast.
Yeah,
Got some
she
good
sure
wheels. Nice hesitation there at the beginning on there. Oh, wide open down the middle. Ryan Dorno with the shot. And the 8.
Down to 46 seconds left here in the first half.
Ball down. Peyton and Chase on the ride. Number 25 is wide open. Someone's got to step to her.
Just got it away.
Nice job, Sammy. Nice step up there.
Ashland's going to have time to get off a shot here if they can play it right. Still 25 seconds left, so hopefully they can get up the field and get an opportunity.
You know, Sammy. Peyton Tripp, 18 seconds left to see what we can
just
do.
that.
Oh, nice step around the D. Hey, we got a goal. Peyton Tripp. Nice shot with 12 seconds left in the half. She saw that opening, took it, had a step on her defender, and kept running with it.
Great credit to Samantha Syatt getting that ball up the field there, collecting the ground ball midfield, working it into the offensive zone, and then handing it off. That's well-deserved credit there. I don't know that it would be an assist, but she certainly made that play happen.
Good for her.
Yep.
Great play.
And
Switching hands up at the 40, going over left hand.
once again, after Norwood had taken some momentum away from Ashland with the last 2 to kind of quiet that tide.
Oof. Peyton with a sort of win there. Someone's got to go in there and get that ball while Peyton's
Just a
boxing out.
scrum until Ashley grabs
There we
it.
go. 1 second left for Lily. No shot. Well, that's certainly picked up at the end there, Kev, huh? I
Yeah,
think
sure
we
did.
were looking pretty rough there in the beginning, but Ashland got their stuff together and started shooting the ball.
Yeah, 7-3 at the half. 5-minute halftime here. We're going to be taking a break, and we will be back momentarily.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
back, Ashland fans, girls lacrosse fans. We are back. It's the second half. Ashland is leading 7-3. Had some real positive things happen today, Kev. Why don't you go down the stat sheet here?
Yeah, we've got 2 goals for Peyton Tripp, 1 for Lily Vitti, Ashley Forster with 2, Lainey Early with 1, and Allie Marseglia with 1. Perhaps most importantly, I've got 3 draw controls for Peyton, Lily, and Ashley Forster. So with 10 goals on the half plus the opening one, that's 9 out of 11 that Ashland has come away with.
Let's not shy behind the fact that Alana Duffy has made what?
I've got 6 saves for Alana on 3 goals, so that is a save percentage of an amazing 667%.
Okay, we're gonna let Kev do the math on that one, but I assume he's right.
Yeah,
We got
if you want to round it, it's 67%, but that's fine.
Peyton on the draw. This girl's coming in number 2. I do not like when they do not put their list of players in numerical order on their roster sheet.
Yeah,
If there's any coaches in the TVL listening, we would prefer if you list your number in chronological order for us, so when we go to do these play-by-plays. Number 2 with the ball, Ella Petrillo. She is a freshman midfielder from Norwood. Free shot to goal, nice check from behind by Peyton. Alana Duffy with the pickup, looking for a long outlet to Ernicki. Picked off by Norwood. And we got a hold back on, they are now offsides. Now they're not offsides. It's unfortunate.
Ref was right there. He saw it the whole way from the looks of it, but
Number 8 with the shot, Julie Naughton, freshman tack. A couple freshmen on this Norwood team too. Got a couple looking here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen. I don't know if they're all playing, but just called out 2 different ones, so some good players. Addie Doucette, tack, a junior, getting the ball there. 21, Emma Penza. Emma gives the ball back over to Ella Petrillo. Norwood setting with the ball, being patient here, looking for the right time. Got nice defense by Alyssa Brown there. Nice work. You got Sammy and Alyssa and Ashley all working together.
fortunate turnover.
Kendall,
right back.
Kendall Westerlin trying to get the ball to is that a save? Do we call that a save?
I'm not sure we can call that one a save.
Norwood retains the ball. Going to work it around here, see if they can settle some offense, set up a play.
Once again into the same situation as in the second quarter where Ashland's had the ball a couple of times but has lost it before they've been able to get up the field and get into the offensive zone.
Norwood looking for a cutter here. Back right with the ball. Gabby Ng playing some defense. Over to Sammy Sy playing some defense. Number 15, solid player, great shot. 15, Ellie O'Neill, sophomore midfielder for Norwood, buries the ball behind Alana Duffy.
Yeah, she's had a couple of nice moves today to a couple of goals. They've got
2.
4. She's got at least 2 of them, maybe 3.
Yeah.
And you can see the confidence that she plays with. She is not afraid to dodge.
Good, quick first step, get around the defender. And, I always find girls don't know enough once they do get that first step just to let that ball rip when they have the opportunity. And I've been seeing a little bit more of it this year with some of the players on Ashland. But got to get that one step past the player and they shoot the ball. That's the worst can happen.
It's a 3-goal game here, so this is anyone's game at this point. Ashland's going to have to try to get the offense going again after getting 5 in the first quarter. It's been a little quiet since.
Peyton jumped up to get that one, couldn't get it. Ashley tried to corral it, neither could pull it in. 21, Emma Penza with the ball. We'll work the ball around here in the offensive zone for Norwood. Madison Doucette, number 9, Nora Kidd. Ball top middle, good slide by, nice stop by Alana Duffy. She's seeing the ball well today.
She is. Norwood's going to have to get more quality attempts than that one. That's one that Alana's going to stop just about every time.
Alana Duffy looking for a clear. It's an interesting situation here. We got attackers coming back over the string line. Stay away from that sideline, Peyton. Alyssa
Alyssa
Brown with the
gets
ball.
up the field.
Allie picks it up. Nice. Allie Marseglia.
Gets
Ball down.
couldn't get in past the 30 where the defender was waiting for her.
Ooh, jeez, Sammy. Cracked her right in the head. Look, she didn't get called on that. Norwood on the offense again. Here we go. Julie Knott with the ball. I think that's Julie. Nope, that's not Julie Knott. Madison Doucette over to number. His ponytails are getting in the way. I can't read them anyways. Norwood has the ball. Nice cut. Look. Oh, buries it. That's a nice cut, nice pass. As I said, you get that one step on that defender, you got to let it rip, and she did.
Yeah, she was pretty open there. She good luck by the passer to get it out, and then she fired away, but someone had lost her coming across the middle.
Defense is going to have a powwow down there, see what's going on. Hopefully we can get this draw here.
Nope. So 4 minutes into the third quarter, and the ball has not been in the Ashland offensive zone here.
I could put my phone somewhere, but there's nowhere to put it. All right, go here, see what we can do. You know the story. Peyton, Lily. Peyton picks it up. Nice job. Self-draw. See if we can get rid of the ball here. Let's set something up. Over to Maggie McGinnis. Maggie looking for Ashley Forrester. Allie Marseglia coming into the play a little late. Here she is. Gets the ball. Look at this cutter coming right through the middle. Don't force it. A little late on the pass. You got to get that pass off on that first step. Once she makes that first step, pass the ball where she's going to be, right?
Yeah, there wasn't much time there to get into the offense and see if there were other better opportunities. Now, Norwood on the clear and moving up the field.
Maddie Sopel with the ball over to another Norwood player. 21 with the ball again. Emma Penza. Really forcing some things here on offense. Norwood is. Hopefully settle it down here. 15 with the ball, Allie O'Neill.
Show a little patience now. That one gets away. Hopefully Ashton can get there. Peyton's got her bead on it, and she does collect it. Ground ball for Peyton Tripp and heading up the field.
Watch that stick. There you go. We go Laney early with the ball coming in. We got 3-on-3 coming in. She's probably going to go right to the goal because she is a confident player. Nice pass to Lily. Lily buries it.
Boy, that was a good catch by Lily. That wasn't quite out in front of her. She had to reach back a little bit and grab it, but she did. So she picks up the goal. Assist to Laney.
Laney early. Confident player. She's looking good. Freshman. Tall. She's got good hands. She's fast. It's going to be a good season for her as well.
Yeah, that was a good job by her picking up Lily coming in the middle of the field, and Lily's another one who is a good target. If you get the ball to her, she's going to catch it, and then she can rip it.
Peyton on the draw. Ashley scooping it up. Nice job. Another draw control win. See if they can do anything with it here. Peyton to Erin Hickey, 16, coming down. Laney the ball. The crowd at X. Double team. She backs it out. Good job. Lily over to Ryan, over to Maddie Callahan. It's Maddie Callahan?
Celia Callahan.
Celia Callahan. Ashley back to Ryan. I'd like to see Ryan do some things this year, get a couple goals, couple points. Last year she was on the varsity. Got some playing time, a little timid, but hopefully this year is a breakout season for her.
Yeah, she had a good shot on goal in the first half, so if she keeps getting opportunities like that, she's going to come through.
Laney behind the net, getting a pick from Erin. Nice job, Erin. Way to be aware. Laney looking for a cutter. Ashley wants to go. No, they're going to back it out, start it over. Peyton to Ashley. Ashley trying to make a move around two defenders. Oh, my! Sidearm slinger again.
That was a great job getting that through. It didn't look like there was much space there at all, but she was still able to get the shot off and put it really the only place she could. There were a couple of defenders there, and she did a nice job keeping it low, and I'm not sure the goalie ever saw it.
Definitely did not. She came right around the defender. You know, we like to, as coaches, we like to say that we taught her that back in the day.
Sure.
That sidearm slinger, it's hard to pull off. We worked on it a lot in practice, and it seems like it's finally paying off. So good for Ashley too. And how many goals she have today now, Kev?
That is her third of the day.
Little hat trick.
Yeah.
Peyton trip. I'm pretty sure that went high enough, ref. It's got to go over your shoulder, and that was pretty close to high enough. That's the rule in the draw.
I'm not sure if they called a false start there or what the decision was, but regardless, Norwood ball.
Allie O'Neill working the ball in for Norwood. Norwood over to number 9. She's not on this list. There she is, Nor Kid. Watching that cutter wide open down the middle. Duffy with a big stop. Wow, seeing the ball point blank. Nice pickup by Ashley Forrester to be there.
That might have been the best of the bunch. She's made a lot of great ones. That was a beautiful save.
That was
point blank.
Great stop. Great stop. Ooh, nice look. Here comes Lily right down the middle. Lily over to Ashley. Ashley up to Peyton. Peyton's going to run it in. She's got no other help. Watch it back there. Peyton split them up right down the middle. Come on, kid.
It's a good job getting up the field there. Unfortunately, that pass didn't connect, and Norwood will take it over.
I mean, I'm sure Peyton's tired. She hasn't been subbed the whole game, so 100-yard sprints get the most of you there.
At the end of last year, those midfielders were not coming off the field at all, and at the start of the season, it's more of the same. So.
Oh, what another big stop by Duffy. Some fire. Nice outlet. Heads up. Oof.
Remember how I said the last save was the best one? I may want to change my vote.
Watch out, Peyton. Peyton's going to get swallowed up here by 3 defenders. Back it out. Back it out. Sideline. Just going to get trapped again.
Good ride. Sometimes there's opportunities to go behind, but not in that case. They had 3 around her. She had no place to go.
It's a good ride by Norwood. Being disciplined on the ride. There we go. All right, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down.
Collected by Aaron Hickey.
Aaron Hickey with the ball. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just wait for those middies to get back because they are gassed. Aaron with the ball. Over to Callahan again. Celia Callahan. I'm going to get that right by the end of the game. Celia. Oh, look at this nice cut by Lily. No good. Celia with the ball again. Looking over to Ryan Adorno.
Showing good patience here. I like how Callahan is switching to her outside hand, using her left.
It's such a necessity in this game. If you try to, Lily right down the middle. Nice defense, collapsed on her. Leaning early with the ball. Peyton. Just gonna like to see the patience. Left hand on the outside is so important, Kevin. That's what we're going for there.
Keep the defenders, the ball as far away from the defender as possible.
Ashley showing her displeasure there with that ball getting taken away. I think there might have been a little bit of pushing and shoving. So we got numbers for Norwood coming down here. We got a little fast break. And we've got to get some defenders back. Those middies are just wiped. We're going to need a timeout or something soon.
Yeah,
minute 40 left. I mean, if they can get through this without a goal, we'll be in good shape.
They were also in a position where once Norwood got the ball, they couldn't catch up, and then it turned into that fast break situation.
Another stop by Duffy. Having a game. Keeping him in this one, that's for sure, Kev.
I might need more ink in my pen for those save marks I'm making.
She is really seeing that ball well today. Ooh. Kendall Westerland taking it down there. Norwood fans not liking that call, but it is going to go to white ball here.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a scrum for it. Kendall Westerland went down. Call against Norwood, but I can understand why they might not have been completely happy with the call.
Kendall's still a little banged up there. She wouldn't take the ball. Alyssa had to take it for her. Laney early picked that ball up. Ground balls are killing us, Kev.
Yeah, just like that. Another fast break.
Yep.
The midfielders had gotten up the field.
Kendall, way to get in the way. That's what it's about. Slow them down.
You slow them out there at the 12. It makes some sense. If you're a little bit closer and it turned into a free shot, maybe not so much. But now, particularly with 30 seconds left, foul out there is a good decision.
Close it off. Another stop by Duffy. Just throwing her body at the ball. Great stop. She's got 17 seconds. If she's smart, she will, which she is. She will take her time with this ball with the clock run out for half.
Yeah, there's no sense in trying to get a clear here. The chances of getting the ball to the other end and putting it in is not, the risk reward is just not there.
Positive play by Duffy. Some good things happening there. And some other good stuff, Kev.
Yeah.
We got a new camera guy. Garrett, 8th grade from Ashland High School, working the camera today. Congratulations. Welcome aboard to the crew. He's great.
Yeah, they're doing
So
an
far,
amazing
so
job.
good.
We're fortunate to have them so that we can bring the game to the tens of people at home who are watching.
Tens of tens, maybe 20 today. It's a pretty girls lacrosse draws the crowds
That's
on TV
true.
for sure.
I watch them afterwards all the time. So
I still watch games from 2024 just to really get myself excited.
that's true.
Back in the heyday.
Indeed. So 9-5 is our current score here. Ashland is the 9, which is fortunate. After scoring 5 in the first quarter, the offense has slowed down a little bit, but they're being kept in the game by Alana Duffy and her 11 saves. And I would say the draw controls continue to be a positive effect on it. I've got 4 for Peyton, I've got 4 for Forster, and another 3 for Vitti. So that is an important part of the game. I'm sure they'd like to eliminate some of those turnovers, and particularly here with a lead, slow down, take some time in the offensive zone, kill the clock as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But that will not be possible if you're turning the ball over. So patience, as I'm sure what Coach Blasi is preaching right now.
You know what's keeping me in the game, Kev?
Tell me.
My delicious steak and cheese sub I had from Marathon Deli.
Oh,
You can order online right now if you want. MarathonDeli.com. Support your local shop and sponsor of the WACA-TV. Get yourself maybe a Hiller or a Clocker sandwich. Who knows?
Yeah.
Nice paninis, a little warm sub, cold sub, whatever you want. Chicken tendies.
Available for catering as well.
Oh, yeah. Proud sponsor of the WACA-TV and our local athletes, so we appreciate them and all they do for us, and not just the Ashland Lacrosse team, but all the Ashland athletes and teams all year round. So thank you, Marathon Deli.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your support of Ashland sports and WACA.
Did you like that segue, Kev? That's pretty good, right?
That was very good. I didn't know where you were going with it. I was a little nervous at first, quite frankly.
Kev, let's make it all about me.
Yeah.
Me and my appetite. Well, I tell you, I'm it's a little closer than I would have hoped. 9-5. I think coming into this fourth quarter, draw control, very important. Not dropping the ball, very important. Picking up ground balls, also important.
If you're Ashland, you've got to be confident, but you can't be overconfident. At this point, Norwood has scored 5 goals in the game. You've got a 4-goal lead. Do they have the offensive capability to score 4 in one quarter? I'm sure they do. But if Ashland continues to do what they need to do defensively, Alana Duffy continues to make save after save, the opportunity for their first win of the season is there, but they still have to execute. So we'll see how this one starts.
Haven't seen a lot of pick and roll, draw and dumps. Nothing really happening in the offensive zone, just mostly people catching on the outside of the 8 and trying to break through the defense. So it'd be nice to see some teamwork and some picks, some give and goes, some draw and dumps. And just those are things that really get people open and not to force the draw and dump, but just to see it happen. If it's not there, don't pass it. But at least practice it and get it part of the game.
A wise man always says it's the second cutter. That's the important one.
Third cutter is also important.
Yes.
If you can pull it off, but you get the second one always is first cutter clears out the defense. Second one comes through for the wide open lane. So
it was a terrific job by Ashley Forster sweeping the ball away so the Peyton trip could collect it. Goes in the books as a draw control for Peyton, but the play was made there by Ashley when she was in a scrum for it.
Peyton's going to scoop that ball up, pass him alley. Marseglia, Callahan to Hickey, to Maggie McGinnis. Lily Vitti with the ball. Looking to get the ball around once here and hopefully set something up. They're going to call play. I heard something called. I don't know what it was, but going to stack one side of the field here and get a cutter loose, hopefully. I believe this is an ISO play to Peyton, but there ain't no ISO there. It's not a good spot. Nice.
As
There we
a
go.
drawn
Lily
dump.
Vitti buries the ball.
That was the draw and dump you've been talking about. The defenders got crossed up. Lily became wide open due to them paying attention to Peyton. Dropped the pass right over. Back of the net.
Another goal for Ashland. 10-5. 10:40 left. Someone keeps playing this goal horn.
Doing a great job.
I mean, multitasking is hard, but nailed it. Here we go again. Another draw. Let's see if we can come up with it, go to the offense zone, and do some damage. Peyton Tripp again. Taking every draw today. Usually that's not the case for a bobble there for Lily.
That might have been the easiest draw control of the game, and it just got away. But there's Ashley fighting for the ball again.
Ashley just tenacious on her defense today. She's not going to go quietly. Oh, we got a little fast break opportunity here. Nope, picked it up. Nice job by Sammy. Smart little play there. Peyton looking for the outlet to Aaron Hickey.
We've seen that a couple of times. The Ashland players just kind of sweeping the ball into a place where their teammate can get it. Aaron runs into a wall there.
Peyton switched, Aaron switched to her left hand there, which is great, but dropped the ball on a good check. Alyssa Brown, quick like a bunny. She's fast.
Both teams had some opportunities there and scoring, but eventually Ashland comes down with it. And again, the clock is in their favor here for the Clockers.
Nice cut by Lily from Peyton. Oh, and she buries it again. Lily Vitti.
It was twice in a row, trip to Vitti, opening up a 6-goal lead for Ashland. Oh, there's that music again.
Another goal horn for Lily Vitti. I think once you get up by more than 6, I think it's time to stop with the goal horn. Probably talk to that guy.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do.
What's the magic number, Kev?
Well, for the power rankings, a 7-goal win gets you the maximum amount of credit you can. For a 10-goal lead, that turns to a running clock. So right now we're at a 6-goal lead, and Ashland has the ball on another draw control.
Peyton's got that whack-a-mole speed with her hands. She's doing really well in that draw. Maggie McGinnis with the ball, bottom corner, switches hands, comes back, looks for a pick. Ooh, she loves getting hit in the head, that kid.
And then the defender ran into Lily Vitti, so that was a double play for the defender.
Peyton switching to her left, another draw and dump opportunity. I think they listened, Kev. They're starting to do a little pick and roll, draw and dumps. I like it.
They must be listening to the broadcast, because as soon as you said draw and dump, they are running it effectively.
Yeah, for sure. Over to Allie. Marseglia, again, freshman. Nice move, nice first step.
Very quick.
Got to shoot that ball early, get that shooting space. Nice job.
Yeah, she went right around her defender like she was standing still. That was a really...
Just got quick first step,
yeah,
for sure.
she sure does.
Marseglia with a chance from the 8. Hopefully she can bury this ball. It's not the best. Oh, she got a good hash mark for that. She's got a good chance to rip and rip here. Let's see if she's so fast. She'll probably get to the goal in 3 steps here. Ooh, right in the
Bounced
goal.
in, but
Goalie save.
That was a good save.
Who's this? Kendall, nice job on the 30 there. Unfortunately, still got through. Allie on the clear. Allie got all the way back from the 8 to help with that ride. That was pretty good. Peyton, midfield. Ooh, Sammy side with the pickup. Ooh. There you go, Sammy. Is that Sammy? No, that's Alyssa Brown. Nope, that's Gabby Ng. Tell you, these ponytails all look the same from up here. It's hard to pick up. Gabby Ng going to
getting
try
a little
to get
darker too.
Everybody. That's going to be a cover on white.
So, Gabby did a great job getting the ball up. Might have been an opportunity to get rid of it before she ran into the teeth of the defense, but easier said than done sometimes.
Some wild fans here. Unless that's is that the bench making all that noise? I can't really tell with these headphones on.
Yeah.
Norwood set up the offense. Go behind the net here. See if they can get their middies back to the zone. Cutter. Peyton had her head turned. Over the net. That's a shot. That's going to be a white ball. What? That is not a white ball. Sammy on defense. Sammy Syatt. Norwood's going to work it around here. 11-6. 7 minutes left. Ashland up by, 11-5. Nice job. Alyssa Brown Well done. Good defense. Arms extended, stick vertical. No penalty to call there. Good job.
Peyton Tripp came over to help prevent the Mustang from making a spin move and getting out of it. So that was good team defense.
Nice quick outlet by Alana over to Alyssa. Alyssa up to Stella. Stella Callahan?
Celia.
Celia.
Still Celia.
Hey, first one, man. First
Yep.
day. Can't figure it out. Oh, almost picked off by Peyton. Norwood going to try setup. 6 minutes left here in the fourth. Ali Marseglia on defense. Kendall slides to help out. Another big stop by Duffy. Oh, and corrals the ball too. Nice job, Alana. Way to control that rebound.
Yeah, that again, Alana's going to stop that one every single time. That was a can of corn for her.
Yep, wasn't a very hard shot, but his lollipop passes
Right into
are
the
killing
stick
me.
as well.
Come
Watch
on,
out.
Aaron. Come on, Aaron. Aaron Hickey with the ball, settles it down. Over to Peyton. Peyton over to Ali Marseglia. Quick speed. Look at this. Oof. Nice. Would have been nice to switch that left hand, but we'll take a good shot from there.
She certainly is quick. She has gotten around the defense a couple of times in a row right there.
I think she got around 3 defenders
Yeah.
that time. All in chase. Norwood goaltender trying to clear the ball. Just Hail Marys it down the middle. Number 11. Goalie, we haven't called her name. Allie Mannering, goaltender tonight for Norwood.
She's made some saves too.
Julia Frias coming in with the ball. Over to Laney early, cutting tip. Ooh, almost went on a deflection in the net. That would have been a win. Goalie with the ball again. Allie Mannering, who is a junior goaltender for Norwood. Taking her time with the ball. Let's make sure our outlet is clean. It's almost at the restraining line.
Gonna send
Julia
it long.
Frias
Wow.
with the pickoff. Good job, Julia.
She was
Smart
just
play.
waiting.
They got a fast break here. Coming in Laney. Go right to the net, Laney. Nope. Slows it down.
That's a great job by Frias. She anticipated the pass of the clear. The goalie got it right up into the offense. And
I will take a dive for the ball and miss it over watching it every day. I think that's it's a tough thing to do, but man, when you pick it off, it feels good. So good for her. Good play.
felt like she was baiting the keeper into that throw and just
Yeah.
waiting. As soon as it was launched, she went for it.
Ryan Adorno with the ball, back left corner. Ashley Forrester. Probably drain some clock here. Be a smart move. Ashley coming around. Meets a nice firm lacrosse stick into her arm. Just slow her down. Working her way all the way around the net, right in her face with that stick.
Yeah, there's
She's
some-
gonna be a little upset.
Yeah, I was a little
rightly
surprised
so.
that the stick did seem awfully close to the head there.
Yeah.
But there
Nice cut to
cut.
Laney early. The freshman, no, it was Peyton to Laney. Good connection there. Good cut by Laney. Saw the open lane.
Tripp is just racking up the assists here in the second half. It's
12 to
three in the
5.
game.
3.5 minutes left. Kevin, the fourth.
I have Laney for 2 goals and 2 assists, so well done. Great production for a freshman, for anyone really, but
Yeah,
particularly noteworthy for a freshman.
it's a tall target.
Yeah, she sure is. And now we're at that magic 7-goal plateau. If Ashland can hold this or even extend it, then when the power rankings come out in however many weeks that is, it will be the maximum amount of credit they can get.
Looks like Peyton went early on the draw, so we're going to give it to Norwood. Wind is picking up here, Kev. A little chilly with the sun going down.
It sure is.
Norwood quarterback from the top there, looking for ISO, trying to split the middle, goes around the outside, rips it. Nice stop by Duffy off the foot. She's going to feel that tomorrow. She's just seeing everything, Kev. She's playing great today. Hopefully it keeps up this season and she stays healthy.
Some of these saves have been really impressive too. Not just little easy ones. That looked like it was a kick save. There's been a couple others from point blank. She's just been outstanding.
Tough bouncing ball there for Lily Vitti. Lily hopefully is going to calm it down here. 2.5 minutes left in fourth. 12-5 Ashland. Peyton. Great if someone would cut through there. It's wide open down the middle. Ashland's, Norwood's going to start applying some pressure here at the end of the game, trying to get that ball back to make some offensive moves. Move that ball quickly, and we will be in good shape.
Yeah, they are.
Let's see the pressure there. Nope.
They know about the 7-goal threshold as well, so I think they are trying to get a couple more, at least one to.
Kendall smartly plays it back to Alyssa. Nice pickup by Norwood.
And that high pressure worked. Turned the ball over, and now they've got the ball moving up the field.
Nice check by Ashley. Right on the fingers of the Norwood player, unfortunately, but no call.
That doesn't feel good, by the way.
Play on. No, it does not. Looking forward to my second marathon sub when I get out of here. Okay, it's going to be delicious.
I saved mine for after the game. So.
Norwood behind the ball, behind the net with the ball.
You know, they put pressure on as a defense trying to get the ball back, but now they're kind of patient here in the offensive zone. You would think they might try to get something going here with just a minute left in the game.
Norwood calling out a play. Looks like they're going to try to ISO on two girls. Doesn't make much sense that way, but
Ashley's right there.
Ava.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Wow, that's a bit of a force from what I saw, but
yeah, she went in hard. And had the Ashland players stood there, it could have been a charge, but they will get a free shot to goal here.
Ashley taking off with a card there for accidentally hitting her in the head.
I'm sure Forrester is saying yes, but I got hit in the head too, and this didn't happen. So,
oof, hit the post, rang the bar. Alon had everything else covered, so that was the only thing she could have hit, right?
Honestly, part of that is that she has played so well that they know they're going to have to pick a corner. So you're going to have to be perfect to try to get one by her. That's going to lead you to really go for an angle that might not be there.
Ashland trying to get the ball in the offensive zone. They are down a player. Heavy ride by Norwood. Laney Early's going to take that ball in. Peyton's going to take it. Watch your back there, kid.
Yeah, with 10 seconds left in the game, they can just kind of throw it up the field. And
Norwood still being aggressive. I like it. No quitting Norwood. Big win today, Kev, for Ashland. 12-5. They kept that 7-goal differential alive, so that's a positive thing.
First one of the season is always a big one. A lot of contributors in the offense. Lily Vitti with 4, Ashley Forster with 3, Peyton Tripp with 2 and 3 assists, Laney Early with 2 goals, 2 assists, Ali Marseglia with a goal, and then Alana Duffy in the net was just magnificent. I have her for 13 saves, and with 5 goals, she's stopping 3 times as many as she let in. That's pretty amazing.
You couldn't pull the percentage out of your brain there, Kev, could you?
Yeah, that one was tougher.
All right. Well, that's it for us in Ashland. The score of 12-5. Ashland beats Norwood girls lacrosse. Moving on to the next one, which will be later this week. I forget who we're playing, but it'll be a good game, I'm sure.
Looking forward to bringing more games to the fans over the course of the season. So,
and thank you, Marathon Deli. Again, great sponsor.
As always. Thank you, and have a great night.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.